far, I've loved every minute of it. Coming in January, graduating high school early, seems like it'd be difficult. But meshing with the guys on the team before I came and right when I got here made everything transition-wise really smooth. And then tennis-wise, I couldn't have asked for a better start to my career. Yeah, redshirting was definitely a good idea for me because when I came in, they had a upperclassman heavy team.
Mm-hmm.
So redshirting gave me the ability to practice with them, adjust to college, and not lose a year of eligibility. So that way I still get 4 years after that semester. But redshirting definitely helped me because transitioning from high school to college tennis is really difficult strength-wise, mentally, physically. You just got to adjust really quickly. But that whole spring semester and summer period just allowed me to take it a little bit slower and adjust.
He had some skills that he came in with, but we had to refine those skills. We had to rebuild some of the strokes, through proper, technique and different things like that. So we began working on that immediately. And to Michael's credit, and necessary to that process, he works extremely hard. He spends a lot of time training, a lot of time working. So coaching certainly had a lot to do with that once he got here because there was a lot of things that needed to be adjusted in every one of the strokes that he had. He had some bad habits that needed to be broken and then rebuilt again. And those things happen through hard work and through, the process of how we train here.
During the redshirt year, I had a different weightlifting program than the other guys. I would practice more and had more one-on-one work with some of the assistant coaches than the others just to help pave the way for where I needed to be. We had a set of common goals that I needed to achieve by this spring and in the future. But hitting the weight room extra 4 times a week, practicing not only in our normal practice hours, but an extra 2 hours a day, just allowed my adjustment to accelerate so I could catch back up to everybody instead of going at the same pace as the other guys. Oh, for sure. Starting out last spring and then this past fall and then to now, it's crazy how much better it's gotten. Just talking to the guys, to the captains of the team this year and last year, and being able to watch the guys last year play doubles, that's probably the best thing you can do, watch video and watch live matches and learn the ebbs and flows of college tennis. It's a lot more intense, a lot faster, just you got to adjust, and I can definitely see the improved results this spring as compared to last fall and during practices last spring.
It's going along just as we had hoped it would go along. I think in the beginning when you change a lot of different things, you oftentimes find it difficult to go out and play at the level you're actually playing at before you changed all those things. But now he's getting used to it and he understands it and it's becoming second nature to him. So now you're starting to see his game move forward. Sean Weber was another one of the players a few years before him that came in and had to have a lot of things adjusted in his game. A lot of similarities between the two young men, and you're seeing some of the same trajectory with the two. So I think you're seeing a lot of progress there. He's leading the team in doubles wins. He has a solid game. He has a solid base to his game. There's certain things we still have to continue to work on, little things, but that's normal. But I think he's kind of got that base down now from the things that he's worked on. That's a huge plus. They're also obviously friends with Robbie Mudge's parents, who also just graduated from here. We've had a lot of North Carolina kids, a lot of Southern kids over the years that have been here, and the great part about it is their families get to come and support the program, get to support their kids playing, and it's just great for our team to have that support. And they're actually, a family that'll travel and they'll actually be there on the road for us too when they can, which is a huge asset to the team.
Yeah, that's really nice. That's one of the deciding factors of why I chose NC State. Being able to see them nearly every weekend, as to where the other guys, most of them foreign, they don't get to see their family very much. And having their continued support from juniors through college, it's really helpful. It's really good to see their faces out here. Main reason, instant click with the coaches. From the first time I talked to them, I knew this was the place for me. We had a common set of goals, where I wanted to be, where I thought I could be. And with redshirting, that was their idea, to come a semester early and do that, which I thought was a good idea because I know how hard it can be to be a freshman in college. So just from that, the campus, education, Studies are very important. So close to home, pretty much everything about it. This is the perfect place for me.
I think this is where a person's work ethic and their character comes into play. He can go as far as he wants to go. I don't think he's going to be held back in any way with any limitations. It just depends on, how hard he's willing to work, how much he's willing to, go out on the court and play matches, things like that. Because I think he has a good opportunity to go a long way in his game. He has most of his career. Him playing as a freshman is a big thing. I think that's going to help him a lot down the road. Him getting this experience, and he's successful on the court. He's having success. So I think that's going to help him, as he heads into this summer will be big for him. He's going to have to tweak his game a little bit more this summer, but nothing major. And he's got to play a lot of tournaments this summer. But he's doing exactly what he needs to do. He's another one of those North Carolina kids, Southern kids that we've had, and they've come in and worked really hard and had a very, very good career. But they do have to fit a certain, profile to come in here and do this, and he has that profile.